Today, let's try to make a quick and easy waxed denim drop pouch. That'll start with this leg from an old pair of jeans. We will get this measured up to whatever length we desire, get our ruler set out there, mark that off, and we'll get that cut. So we have the denim cut to length. The length on that's going to be totally up to you. This one here is about 9 inches, not too bad. The awesome thing here, we'll take the bottom seam. It's already done. All we got to do is worry about the top seam here. And what we'll do is we will fold this over so that we can put a drawstring in there, and that'll work pretty nicely. So let's grab a couple more items to complete this project. So we've got our denim, and let's just use a couple scrap pieces of leather. So let's go ahead and set up the design. I will put those eyelets in the top after I fold that over. That way I can put that drawstring in. I'm going to have this leather band running up the back, and it's also going to assist in folding the pouch into the rolled up shape that I'm looking for. So I'll start by punching in the holes for the eyelets, and that's actually not as easy as it looks using a leather punch on denim, but you get the idea. Just make the holes the size you need. And there we go. We got the eyelets set into the denim, and now we can fold it all over, create the channel for our drawstring, and it ought to work out just fine. So there we are. We have the channel for the drawstring up here at the top, and at the bottom, all I did was fold over the already existing seam on the inside and sewed it together. Here on the back, you can see how those eyelets ride fairly decently in the center of that channel. Next, I'm going to attach the back strap here that's going to allow it to roll up, but I'm also going to put like a belt loop here in the middle of that. So I will cut a belt loop out of this leather, or maybe even this piece here. We'll see how it works out. Got a little bit of extra dyed up just in case I need to extend that flap. So I got all this lined up, punched some holes in the leather where I wanted it, and now I will transfer those marks to the denim, because I'll be attaching this leather to this denim using copper rivets, the same type they use in blue jeans. And then I'll be setting that belt loop right there, and then I'll use this extra little piece of leather as a little bit of a support on the inside. It'll all make sense here just shortly. Here we have the belt loop sewn on to the back strap, and I found my copper rivets, so let's keep on going. All the holes were marked and punched for the rivets to come through the denim. You can see that, and that's where I used that extra thin piece of suede as like a backing support, just to make sure that those rivets don't pull through the denim. Next, we just line up the leather where I want it, push it into place over top of the rivets, and there we go. We'll set everything into place with the little top pieces of those rivets. These little discs here. All the rivets are set into place, but I definitely know that I'm going to need to extend the top part of that strap where it's going to come over the top of the pouch. So I will be sewing on that additional piece that I already dyed. I decided not to sew that on. I just decided to rivet it into place, and I also put the snap here on the back at the bottom and the snap on the front, and that'll allow everything to roll up just the way that I want it to. It'll roll up like that, and then just snap closed. And that'll kind of rest on my belt just like that. There we go. So I've kept on working with this a little bit. I thought it looked a little bit better with some extra stitching along there. I think it's turning out pretty good. All I got to do is put the drawstring on it now, and it ought to turn out nicely. Roll it up. There you go. It's a little bulky to fold side to side like I had originally planned, but it may break down over time. It's very stiff with the waxed coating on the denim, and the formula for that I will share in another video. So here we are with everything buffed up and finished as far as the leather work goes. I'll be using this cordage here for my drawstring. This is an elastic cordage. I don't know if this is what I'm going to use long term on this, but for right now, I think it'll work pretty well. So you can see how I ran that through the channel there at the top. I've just put some toggles on there to be able to slide it to snug up the top a little bit. It's not going to draw it completely shut again because this denim is very stiff right now due to the wax mixture that I used to make it waterproof. But the essential idea is to pull these and kind of cinch it up a little bit, just enough to make sure that anything that's in there is not just going to easily pop back out. So I'll probably replace these elastic cords with regular old paracord. That way I can cinch that up nice and tight. There won't be any flex in that. That'll give that closure just a little bit more security. But overall, that's it. I like the idea of having the toggles on it. That way I can just slip them on and off, open the pouch up, and again, once it breaks in, I think it'll be pretty cool. So there we go. That's how I made a quick and easy waxed denim drop pouch out of just a leg of an old pair of jeans. Maybe it gave you some ideas of how you can do that as well. If it did, well, you know I'd appreciate that thumbs up like. Leave me a comment below and let me know how your projects are coming along. And maybe, just maybe, I'll see you on the next video. If you enjoy videos about the randomness of our amazing world, consider clicking on the globe to subscribe, or maybe checking out one of the other videos right here.